to shit.
Yep, and there's Swaggy's intro's over. Hey, hello everybody. How you doing tonight? We got Larry here. I mean, we're gonna have some cocktail mixes from leftover from last week, but that's okay because Larry was kind of busy. But he does have some pineapple worked in here, and you know what? It is a good day. Yeah, that's actually true, Dave. I can give you a wrench. You were nice enough. You were decent. Although giving a Canadian a wrench, man, this feels like a bad idea.
No.
She's been telling me not to do this forever, so that's one of the reasons I'm doing it. How are you doing tonight, Larry?
Doing okay.
It's good. Um, if you've been watching ELR, you've seen a few pop up by Larry really quickly here, and some of them look and sound delicious. There's one in particular that I might have to mix immediately. Uh, and he knew which one it was before it even started. All Canadians get wrenches. Well, you'll be throwing them at each other. You can only give one at a time. You know, I gotta give Dave 1 week to pick on you because that whole like territory thing. Then we can switch them. But now that we're here, yeah, pineapple raw and mango raw are dropping tonight. Also, separately, there's a 50% discount on gift cards for VSO, but you got to do a separate transaction. So I want to bring that up ahead of time. With a separate transaction, you can get them. But the 24% off is live with AAFL. But for a separate transaction, no code needed. They got the 50% off discount. If I've read everything correctly, the Swaggy can tell me if I got anything wrong. But yeah, so
Man, you know
yes, it's
Swaggy's
going to
gonna
be
be
good.
late.
Yeah, maybe, but that's okay. I was a few minutes late too because I was watching Mixing It Up, so we might see some people hopping in. Hey, Deb. Yeah, actually, I'll say hi in chat here quick before we go too much farther. I see Tim B. Yeah, this is a live show. Sorry, Tim. It was a minute or two late. I realized we were talking about the recipes. Mandalorian's here. Hey, that guy's pretty cool. He's got this awesome
That
Jim
guy's an
Beam recipe I
asshole. What are you
love.
talking about?
Yeah, but he mixes some really good friggin' alcohol mixes for sure. Lady Liberty. Yeah, we got Bob's in here. Bob Ohm's too low. I got Canadian Vapors in here. Hey, Paul. Let's see. Dave Lloyd's here. Another Canadian. Kerplop's here. Let's see. Deb 22's here. Awesome. See you, Deb. I am Sam's here. I am Sam. Got a new tattoo today. On Wendy V's birthday, by the way. Happy birthday, Wendy. Mixed her mix yesterday. Net Reality's here. Good to see you. And yes, you can pick on me now, Net Reality, because now officially I've been on that one as well as of yesterday. Wendy and Addie got me on there. Actually, I gotta blame Dave. Rocky Tooney's here. TMS 420, good to see you. Yeah, we got some recipes by many of the people in chat here tonight. But I'm gonna let Larry go a little crazy because Larry's got like this. Larry's done the Larry thing, where he like fastest mixer in the galaxy. He might, it's pretty intense. Let me get this up so that we can. Let me get this ready real quick, and then I can share them for you, Larry. Because still, this video card does not allow me to do it the way I want to.
Okay.
That's the downside to having this kind of video card. But you know what? Hey, it works better than the old one. Let's see. We got the Larry ones right here, and we are ready with the Texas Hurricane is up.
Let's see here. We got Wander Flavors coconut rum at 1.5. VTA Gold Rum at 0.75. Juniper Gin Flavora at 0.6. VTA Light Rum at 2.5. VSO Maraschino Cherry at 2.5. VSO Orange at 2.5. VSO Pineapple at 2. VTA Russian Vodka at 3. VSO Triple Sec at 2.
Ooh. I like what's going on here. There's a lot going on in that one. That's a nice one, Larry. You can go through a few if you want first. Save one or two for last, though. Unless you can make more. Which one do you want?
Grateful Dead.
Okay, what's up?
We got Boysenberry Raspberry Wander Flavors at 0.15. VTA Light Rum at 1. VSO red raspberry raw at zero point 0.4, VTA Russian vodka at 3, VSO sour at 0.25, VSO sweet at 0.25, and Flavora tequila agave at 1.
Again, a lot going on, but really good. That tequila agave, not as easy to get as you would think, by the way. I found that out. Probably have to order that direct or from someone else. I couldn't find it in Bull City. Trust me, I've been trying. Okay, which one do you want to do next? Manhattan?
Uh, yeah. Swaggy's Manhattan. We got BSO bitters at 1. Bourbon Wander flavors at 1. Bourbon VSO at 3. VTA bourbon at 0.75. VSO maraschino cherry at 1.5, and VSO vermouth at 1.5.
Okay, so now we're getting some alcohol mixes on here. This is actually a good way to start a show because, you know, you can pair these with something. Larry, we'll just go through yours. You know what? Because this is actually sounding like a really good mixing show today. I got Brooklyn up for you.
Pass over Brooklyn for now.
Pass over Brooklyn. All right.
Go to the one you
The one I
try.
really want. Yeah. This is definitely what I want to try.
Jim Beam Blueberry Old Fashioned. VSO bitters at 1. Um, Blueberry VSO V2 at 1. Wonder Flavors Bourbon at 2. VTA Bourbon at 1. Caramel Flavora at 0.25. And Kentucky Bourbon at 1.5.
Yep, that's at the Jim Beam in it, and then you got the blueberry and bitters. Yeah, you got me. And caramel too. Okay.
Flavora caramel that low is brown sugar.
True. Yeah, you gotta get up over a half before it starts to get any caramel real notes to it. Unless it's going like solo. You want to do the last one too, or no? We want to
We'll save
that.
those.
Okay.
We'll save those two.
All right. So we're gonna throw one. I gotta throw one of these up from somebody else, not mine. Let's see. We got some over here. We got Dave Lloyd's got a Tropical A, AFL. Banana VSO at 2. Coconut VSO at 1.5. French Vanilla Thick Wonder Flavors at 1. Kiwi Double from TPA at 1. Papaya TPA at 3.75. Rum VSO at 2.5. Pineapple, Sugarloaf Pineapple at 2, from VTA at 2. Sweet Mango from Cap at 3.41. Sweetener from Flavor West at 1. And Tahitian Vanilla Cream from Wonder Flavors. Tahitian. Yeah, is it Tahitian?
I thought I can't fucking talk straight.
At 1. Yeah, that sounds really good. It's got a little bit of vanilla. That'll smooth stuff out for some of these little harder. So will the kiwi. And French Vanilla Thick will as well. And that Sugarloaf Pineapple. I can't help it. That's just one of my favorite all-time flavors. And then we got some Rocky Toonie in here. Orange Basil Mojitos. AFL. Hey, Larry, you seen a theme here? We haven't went for the non-alcoholic one yet.
No, right there's one.
Basil 1-on-1 at 1. Citrus Soda Flavora at 0.85. Fizzy Sherbet VTA at 0.4. Light Rum VTA at 2. Orange Citrus from Wonder Flavors at 1.4. Yeah, so he does have it. Actually, that sounds really good too. I think I don't have the basil for 1-on-1, but I got everything else for that. That sounds really good, Rocky. And then we got some more here. This is an older one from Bob. We already went over this, but this pineapple makes my soda so creamy.
You might be able to sub it with Flavoras or Swags.
That's what I was just thinking. I'm sure I could sub it out with another. And it's the cream and the fizz that sounds really, really good to me. Pineapple makes my soda so creamy. I had to throw this in here. It's pineapple week. It's actually got pineapple raw in it, too. Cotton candy jelly bean Wonder Flavors at 1. Cream soda VSO at 2.5. Pineapple raw VSO at 0.25. Polar Blast FA at 1. You got Shisha Vanilla from Innerwear at 0.5. Sugarloaf Pineapple VTA 1.5. And Sweet VSO at 0.25. You know what? I haven't used Shisha Vanilla in a while. I actually love that flavor. And I'll wait on mine. Let's get back to chat. We can actually go back to chat. I'll do mine in a minute. But yeah, so I thought I saw some more people pop in here. I saw Mowgli in here. Hey Mowgli, how you doing? Ian Covenant made it in. Rocky Tooney's here. Let's see who else popped in while we're looking over those. Cherokee Vapors here. Addie Tooney, good to see you. Yeah, so that actually, I like that one a lot. I actually like everything I've seen tonight, and it's making me want to mix a lot of mixes. Unfortunately, you can only vape so much at once, so I have to pick one, and that's gonna be tough, or two. Ugh. I know I can make that. Do I have? I have everything for that one. For the pineapple makes my soda so creamy. I know I can make that. Oh wait a minute, did I already make that? That might be over there. Anyhow, if anybody has any questions, if anyone has any questions, as always, ask in chat or a recipe you've been chasing after, let us know. Because even if we don't mix it today, it doesn't mean we won't mix it either in between shows, or if it we can help talk you through it on the show. Yeah, there it is. I hope I got that right. Swaggy, I think I saw. Did we see Swaggy yet? Yeah, Swaggy's there.
Yeah, he's in chat.
So, AFL Live, 24% off till midnight. Get new mango and pineapple raws. Separate transaction needed for the 50% off gift on gift cards. But that's a really good deal. So if anyone's looking to get any of the VSO flavors, and if, yeah, I'm thinking I should have added alcohols to mine because everybody else has added some to theirs, with the exception of that last one. Because it was just a soda. Yeah, I love seeing the community come together. Again, the Kendo Bueno bars too, actually. Let me get that up and out here. I'll show that on the screen quick for you. I have a little music, a little old music, ancient stuff.
I forgot to grab some.
No worries. But here, this challenge is going on. It's going to be like probably toward the end of next month, I'll start cutting it off and trying to mix up as many of the recipes as I can. Any of them that, as long as we don't see something that's obviously going to be a little off, we're going to mix. I think we're going to mix them all. And I've got some people that volunteered to help as well. We'll talk about who the judges will be, but they're going to pick the top 3 and send them over to Nick Green. Mix them up and send them over to him after they get a chance to steep. So there's going to be a steeping issue, so we got to cut it off, wait a couple weeks for the steeps, then test them. Because it's not fair to test them right off the shake, because for one, this is going to have hazelnut in it, and hazelnut is definitely 100% going to be an issue for, not steeping. You're going to taste it. And they all taste a little different depending on how long they steep. But yeah, hop on over there and do that.
Bob is requesting me to let you know that his recipe is in chat.
Your recipe? Oh, his recipe's in chat. All right. I will look here. Bob. Oh, all the flavors. Yes. I haven't gotten to the all flavors ones yet, but I can do that. Oh, God. Bob, you're really going to make me read this, aren't you? Bob's going to make me read this, guys. Just to warn you. Yeah, his I think Bob just gets a kick out of making me read these really weird things on screen. Oh. And apparently I had everything moved over. Sorry about that, guys. So we got pom-poms on while she's creaming. AFL. Okay, Bob. Coconut VSO at 0.1. Yeah, very low, but that's okay. Cream soda at 3 TPA, and I'm not sure what this is. EUR. Green mango at 0.3. I have heard of that green mango though.
Euro flavors.
It's what?
Euro flavors, I believe.
Euro flavors. Yeah, I think so. I think I've heard it on Benny's show before. VSO orange at 3. FA Polar Blast at 1. VSO pomegranate at 2.25. And VSO sweet at 0.25. So that green mango, along with that coconut, is going to just get a little bit of a weird cream note to add to the cream soda. But that's okay. And there's some orange, some cooling effect. This sounds interesting. It really does, Bob. I think I I'm missing a couple flavors on that one, but that doesn't mean they can't go in the list. Definitely can go into the list. So, yeah, keep on doing that. I'm going to check and see if there's any others on all the flavors and see if there's any new recipes there other than Bob's. A couple there, but I don't see any that are pom
Bob
poms.
said you were supposed to look in the notes, and damn it, Tim.
Oh no, notes. Okay. I'm afraid of the notes. Wait a minute, notes? Oh boy. Okay. Bob's notes scare me, but that's okay, Bob. We'll get you back someday. The cream soda, mango, coconuts are all VSO. The mango is the new mango raw with the same with the coconut. ATF doesn't have the new flavors yet. Okay, I get it. Yep, that makes more sense with the coconut. A pomegranate orange, mango Italian cream soda. Highlighted the new VSO mango raw and cream soda, with a touch of VSO raw to boost the cream element, mixed with Advocate for Liberty's Tuesday show. AFL theme is beverages. Yeah. So yeah, this in here. Let me see. So that makes a difference. Okay, so these are going to be raws. That coconut's going to be a raw, and so is the the cream soda's. Okay, the cream soda's not the TPA one. That makes more sense too. That's Swaggy's new cream soda. Okay, so this was important to read. Thank you. I thought you had some kind of weird description in there to get me to say something strange again. And what's the other one? Coconut. And what other raw? Yeah, just a mango. Okay, the green. Oh, instead of green mango. Okay, I get it. It's not the Euro flavors mango. It's actually green. Okay, so that'll be actually Swaggy's mango. All right, thank you, Bob. I didn't realize that. That's why. It's much less confusing if I'd read the notes first, huh? Wish I'd read that first. It wouldn't have confused me nearly as much. I was like, I've only heard that flavor like once ever, that green mango. And we have another, just so everybody knows, there's more drops coming for some flavors. There's a bunch of flavors dropping again for the next quarter. So get ready for that, for another big, start saving up for next quarter drops for your others as well. Not to mention the constant releases for Swaggy that he's been banging out. That cream soda, I can't wait for that one. Yeah, sometimes it does pay to read the notes. Let me see, and yes, I already got all the others except for Larry's. Oh, Rocky's got an arrow. Rocky's got an arrow for something.
Uh-oh.
What's a Tinder? Oh, a Kinder. Oh, Kinder Bar. Yeah, a Kinder Bars. You can pick them up at most grocery stores. We found out that they're not quite as exclusive as they were. I've only ever had them once before. We did pick some up at Market Basket, but they sell them at Walmart as well. They're basically like a vanilla cream wafer with a hazelnut like cream added. A chocolate bar made with it, and it has one of Grim Green's favorite treats. And Net Reality came up with the idea, along with everybody else in chat, about making it a mixing community challenge to make it and create this bar for everybody, so everyone can get involved. And we actually don't just get like a few people here, a few people there, just jumping on, throwing them on the, for the hashtag, which is also awesome. Thank you, Frank, for this idea. But we get more people involved, and we actually get a chance to try it. Yeah, Addie. Yeah, I was on with Wendy and them for Wendy's birthday, which is today. Happy birthday again, Wendy. Mixed up. That's actually what I'm vaping in here. Is the birthday cake mix I made last night. Wendy's birthday blues cake, and it's just blueberry birthday cake. And the cake is starting to come through. I don't know if Addie's tried it again today, but the cake is already coming through in just 24 hours. It is a mix of Swaggy's birthday cake, Swaggy's cake, and Flavor West yellow cake. They're delicious. They're really addicting. Be careful. The hazelnut chocolate wafer is really good, with a little bit of vanilla cream added too. They're delicious, and it's going to be interesting to see who gets it nailed. If someone nails this flavor, it's going to be extremely popular. Especially if everybody gets around and gets a chance to try it, to mix it, you're going to wind up wanting this flavor and you're going to be searching for it and maybe making your own. And it might become someone's all-day vape. If you like candy, this is what you want to do. He's here. He's here.
I'm here.
Oh, the liquid. Yeah, I know. I can't wait. I can't wait to try them. I'm seeing some recipes already popping up, but I'm also waiting until a little closer to the end to mix any of them because in case people decide to make changes after the steep. I mean, I don't want to try 16 renditions of everybody's recipe versus just trying them the one time. I know that there's gonna be some tweaking with the hazelnut and stuff as it goes. I've seen some of multiples on it. I think Net Reality had this in his pocket because he came up with that recipe for one really quickly. I think he's been waiting on this and probably had one ready to release, and he's like, I can do this and make it a challenge, and I can win because I've been practicing this for 6 months. I'm on to you, Graham. I'm on to you. I will.
I think Swaggy came over and stole my vermouth.
Oh, that would suck. That would suck so bad. The vermouth is actually pretty damn unique. You can't sub something else for it, really. There's not another sub on here. And it was a release he released just for you, Larry.
I know.
Sadly, I think his vermouth's here on the desk. For me. I might be able to find it for... Okay, challenge accepted. I'm going to try and find it before Larry does.
Oh, I give up already. So we're just going to do this mix without it.
Fair enough. There's a good chance it is right here, though. Maybe not.
Oh,
Maybe I actually
found
put
it. Found it.
Of course you did. You did find it for me. Which means it's not in front of me. I must have actually put it away properly. That's saying something, because that was one of the newer flavors. That must have been one of the last ones I put away before I started just leaving them out and testing them. Oh, you are so guilty. I can tell by the way you said that, Graham. Yeah. I wouldn't do that, Angel. You only hide behind an angel halo. Yeah, it is good to see that. And yeah, thank you, Addie. Vaping community is loving and helpful. Reach out when struggling. Reach out to those you might need a friendly voice. Really, that is one of the best parts about our community, helping each other. And this is the backup plan for everything else. It's the greatest thing in the world when you have people that are work together to help each other. Also, Larry has one of the coolest pictures I've ever seen. You should see him when he dresses up in that little green outfit and sits in that chair. It's adorable. DIY, the biggest thing they can do for us is the nicotine. Can make nicotine hard to get, yes. And VGPG, but VGPG won't go super skyrocket high more than it already has for a while. Because that's needed in other things as well. So nicotine's going to be our hardest fight for that. But as far as making flavors, delicious flavors, I don't see that going away. Yeah, this melting thing. Everybody stay cool as best you can. Stay safe. All of our friends here from the UK especially. It's unseasonably hot here, but over in the UK, this is brutal. Absolutely brutal.
They're breaking records.
Yeah, not in a good way.
I think it's hilarious.
A lot of them don't have AC over there because it's not really a place you need much AC. You don't need central air. Maybe a window unit, but not central air. And I don't, knock on wood, but then if the power outage or anything like that because of ACs and stuff, that would suck. Holy crap. Swaggy, don't even say that. Oh, that'd be horrible. As it is, that's where it affects you most.
Time for Brooklyn, sir.
Time for Brooklyn? All right, let me get that up, and then I'll throw it up. All right, let me refresh it, make sure you haven't changed anything. All right.
No, I didn't.
Okay. We are on. There it is. It's up.
Brooklyn. It's VSO bitters at 1, VSO bourbon at 4.5, maraschino cherry VSO at 2, VSO rye at 0.75, and VSO vermouth at 1.
I notice you have notes on this. This is a rye whiskey cocktail similar to its brother, the Manhattan. So if anyone's wondering the difference between a Brooklyn cocktail and a Manhattan, I have a feeling Larry just explained that. Because I was kind of curious. You said it was basically the Manhattan, but it's the rye that makes the difference?
Yeah. Rye, there's a little bit less vermouth and bitters in it in the actual drink, but
BG,
and the Brooklyn uses a dry vermouth.
Unfortunately, we don't really have that much of a choice for vermouths in this.
Yes, so we do. Crank VSO vermouth up and you get sweet. You keep it low and you get dry.
Good notes. Anybody keeping notes on that? Because that's a good one. I did not know that.
We went over this when it released, sir.
You did. But you've tried it on multiple mixes now?
Mm-hmm.
And it works well. Good.
And by itself, which was a weird vape.
Kerplop. So I'm going to check again to make sure we don't get any new ones up. Because you can still mix while the show's on, you guys know. You don't have to wait.
I know, Larry's only got one left.
Larry's got one left.
And it's a big one.
It's a big one.
I think it's about as big as the Texas hurricane was.
Have you already released it?
Which one?
The one you're talking about. Have you already posted it?
Yeah. Blueberry Hill. Swaggy's old enough to get that reference.
Take me to see. Yeah. Computer problems. I'll tell you. I can tell you a story about that in a little bit. There's definitely computer issues. I get it, especially in this heat. That's another thing. Don't let your computers overheat. That gets expensive real fast. Yeah, you just need to tell me when you're ready for that, Larry, and I'll put that one up too.
Yes, but we'll go over it.
It's up.
Blueberry Hill. We got Barley VSO at 1.25, VSO Blueberry V2 at 2.25, VSO Chocolate at 2.25, VSO Raw at 1, VSO Leather at 0.45, VSO Malt at 2, VSO Oatmeal at 2.25, Russian Vodka at 3, and Flavora Yakima Hops at 0.45.
I can make that because of you, Larry. I finally got the Yakima hops because of you, and the Russian vodka because of you. That's the only reason I can make that. Otherwise, it would the VSO would have been no problem. But those two I only got because Larry suggested them, and he had so many recipes with those in them that you pretty much had to if you want to make half his recipes at one point. Which, by the way, with the Jaeger bomb, that's the thing. If you want it to have the alcoholic note and have it more authentic, the Russian vodka would work to give you that alcohol bump. What percentage would you recommend in something like that? If I bring that up.
3.
No, I meant like in the Jaeger bomb. 3? You'd still say 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's a neutral spirit.
Yeah. So I got my power supply in today, and I need an adapter to work for my motherboard. For one connection. One connection needs an adapter. It doesn't have the right connection to connect all the power. Everything else will connect with that. So I can't put the 750 watt power supply in yet. And my computer is this wide. The new video cards this wide. They don't fit together. So I gotta get a different case.
Sounds
It's
like you
not
need
bad.
to get a standard motherboard too.
It's an ATX motherboard, standard ATX motherboard, but it's the
Then you
computer's
shouldn't.
shorter. It doesn't have the front. The front's shorter. It's an
And
ATX. It's a mini tower, not a mid tower.
so it's a mini ATX.
Yeah. No, the ATX motherboard's the same size as the ATX board in my other computer. I almost used the other case from the other one. I thought about it, but it's like that has no fans in it.
Because
I have to reinstall them all.
most ATX motherboards are like 8x11.
Yep. It fits in there that way, but you know how the video card sometimes goes past it a little ways in the front?
No.
There's no
Yeah.
place to go past it in the front. There's just no room. And I didn't
So
know
what
that till I
don't
got the
you
video card
have?
in.
What is you're missing a 6-pin?
Yes, 8-pin actually. Mixing an 8-pin.
It should be a 6x2 on the power supply cord.
It will, but I'd have to get an adapter to plug it in the motherboard because it has the single individual pins, not the wide ones. I already found the adapter. It's like $10 on Amazon, but now I'm gonna have to wait for it again.
That's that.
It's not a
Whoever made
standard
that
motherboard.
motherboard is dumb. Well, that's problems one through all
It's
of
easy.
them.
It's really easy. Guess who it's made by? Same one's trying to make the new RAM that's specific to the computers. One of them,
Well, it's either Dell or HP.
HP. Yep. So
Yeah, I
that'll
would
be a
just
delay
ditch
for
that
that.
board. I would just ditch the board. That's what I would do.
But yeah, we got some good mixes. Keep those Kinder bars going. We do have some. I'm going to count them quick before we go any farther, too. I do want to see how we're doing on that. The Kinder bars. Kinder. Because I know it's spelt Kinder, but they call it Kinder. Oh, wow. We've got some. Wow, we got a few. Let's see. That's from last year. That one don't count. The first one that's actually on ELR is here's where I really get suspicious. The first one ELR. Guess who it is?
Graham.
Graham. Yeah, he had that thing ready, I swear. So Graham's is the first one on there. Then you got KV TV made one. Clown made one. They might be adapting them as they steep. I know Clown mentioned tonight he was going to wait until after it steeps to see. Canadian Vapor made. Well, it looks like he actually has two versions of it going on. Gonna let them steep out and see which one's more authentic. That makes sense. I believe I saw someone put some on ATF as well. Check this. Recipes. I'm almost positive I saw. Yeah, right there. Right here. Oh, that's also Paul's Canadian Vapor. He's got his 1 and 2 on ATF as well. So we got a few of them out there, but let's keep on working on these. I don't know about anyone else, but if you ever tried one of them, and if you want to, as a bonus project, go after the Arrow bar. The Mint Arrow. If anybody can nail that, I would be in love, because that's actually probably the best candy bar I've ever tasted in my life. I don't know really how you could get that air, though, to come through. That's actually it. The texture is what does it. It's almost like a malt, but I guess a malt would probably do it. Oh, yeah, you were going to have me wear my Hawaiian shirt tonight. Yep, I forgot about that. Completely forgot. Instead, she brought me AC/DC back in black. That works. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, Sherlock nailed the bounty bar. Yep. I've heard that a few times. His recipe has gotten rave reviews on it. Yeah, my mouse is more, but it's close. Exactly, that's just it. And you can't tell right away because you gotta wait until it steeps because things will change. Yeah, orange Tic Tac. There was a, I can't remember the liquid. There's a commercial liquid that was a pretty good orange Tic Tac, but I haven't really went after the orange Tic Tac. It's funny because you almost get orange Tic Tac if you screw up, but creating one, yeah, that wouldn't be too bad. Sounds good to me. Orange Tic Tacs were my favorite flavor of the Tic Tacs. Mulberry s'mores marshmallow brownie. Ooh. Oh, that sucks. What one's Net Reality's recipe? The cheating one. Um, all right, fine. We can go over these quick because this might give some people ideas. You can jump off these. It might give you starting points. Why not? If they're gonna put them up, they're public. So we'll do this because this actually is gonna be a fun challenge. Right here. Here's the cheaters recipe. Kinder bar. Hashtag kinder. Marshmallow vanilla 1-on-1 at 0.75. Milk chocolate jungle flavors at 1.3. Roasted hazelnut from Wonder Flavors at 1.3. Sugar cone from Wonder Flavors at 2.5. I like that. White chocolate Flavora at 1.2. And white chocolate from Wonder Flavors at 1. Okay, I can see this working. Damn it. Yeah, you've been planning this one. I know you have. No question about it. Okay, so we'll go back here, and we got these. There's Clown's first attempt here. He said he might have to tweak a little bit. This is another good idea. He used a cone, whereas I need Kinder Buenos. Crispy wafer from Wonder Flavors at 0.8. Glamour chocolate from Mullenberry at 1.25. Hazelnut from Flavora at 0.1. Dynamo bar at 0.67. Super sweet from Cap at 0.5. White chocolate Wonder Flavors at 0.38. I like the fact that that's makes it very interesting. We see people using the same flavors. Agree with that. Now let's see what Paul's two choices are here. Oh wow, Paul really went for it. I like this. Paul's going for the deep dive. Ain't no bueno. Hashtag Kinder. Bavarian cream Wonder Flavors at 1.2. Chocolate milk at 1-on-1 at 2. Creamy hazelnut from Flavor West at 1.5. Creamy yogurt from Cap at 2. Crispy wafers Wonder Flavors at 1.75. French vanilla thick from Wonder Flavors at 1.5. Glamour chocolate from Mullenberry at 2. Hazelnut from Flavor Art at 0.3. Dynamo bar at 1.5. Roasted hazelnut from Wonder Flavors at 1. S'mores marshmallow brownies Mullenberry at 2. Yeah, that would suck if it sounds like a really good flavor. Super sweet from Cap at 0.5. And vanilla cream extra Wonder Flavors at 1.5. See, vanilla cream extra for me is that candy-ish note. I want to see what you changed in this other one. You said something about the Mullenberry? Oh yeah, there's a lot different here. Paul, you did quite a bit different. This is version 2. Bavarian cream Wonder Flavors at 1.2. Chocolate milk 1-on-1 at 2.5. Creamy hazelnut Flavor West still at 1.5. Creamy yogurt from Gap again at 2. Crispy wafer Wonder Flavors at 1.6. I think that's a different percentage. French vanilla thick from Wonder Flavors at 1.5. Glamour chocolate from Mullenberry at 2. Hazelnut from Flavor Art at 3. Molasses, that's a new ad, from Wonder Flavors at 0.3. Dynamo bar at 1.5. Roasted hazelnut from Wonder Flavors at 1. S'mores cupcake from Wonder Flavors at 2. And super sweet from Cap at 0.5. Vanilla cream extra Wonder Flavors at 1.5. Okay, as long as you beat Graham, Paul, that's all I care. Just beat Graham. As long as you beat him, I'm happy. No milk and honey party. Yeah, I know, Rocky, you just gotta, there might be honorable mentions for, special ones. You can always add milk and honey if you want. I mean, it won't be 100%, but it'll still be delicious. Rocco's up. I know what bar, an actual Nina bar. Let's see. It's actually, I'll just look up the notes on it, what they call it. Sweet chocolatey inhale with a bit of sweet butter cream and coconut delicious exhale. That's pretty much a Nanoma bar. Nanoma bar. Yeah. You see, everybody says Nano. It's Nano. Nanimo. What's the correct pronunciation on that?
I don't know.
I don't either. I'm sure I'm saying it wrong.
It's a flavor I do not have, so.
Do have. It's pretty good. But, yeah. I don't get the coconut from it either. Canadian Vapor. Maybe
I'll
if you
pass on
add
it
a
right
coconut,
now.
it might like draw it out. Maybe if you add coconut, maybe like a Mounds, you could probably use it in a wouldn't quite do Mounds because you just want basically the vanilla cream extra in a Mounds almost with coconut. Caramel shortcake. Yep, I could see that too.
So
Definitely
Tim,
has
have
like
you
a
figured out? So have you figured out what Blueberry Hill is supposed to be?
Blueberry Hill's supposed to be. Let's get back to it. I'm
Let's see
looking
how
at it.
long he's been following my recipes for.
Yeah, it's your the reason I wanted the leather. It's the your cowboy coffee
Nope.
like thing. It's your cowboy coffee, but
No,
it's
it's
a
not.
blue. It's not.
Nope. Nope.
Wait a minute. Blueberry Hill. Wait a minute. No, you got the barley in here too. Oh, is this the one you had me mix? Similar to it.
In the same family.
Same family, but it's I'm terrible at beers. You know that. You purposely get me there. I'm terrible with beer because I don't drink beer.
Stout.
But this is definitely that type of ale of some sort.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a stout.
stout. That's it. So this is like a blueberry stout blueberry with espresso in it too. So it's like a blueberry coffee stout.
So blueberry chocolate coffee stout.
I should have. When I looked at it, I didn't even see that. I should have. I'm sorry, Larry. Nanaimo-bar. Nanaimo-bar. Okay. Thank you. Take me to see. Because I didn't know the exact right pronunciation. I've heard it said like 17 different ways. It really depends on where you're from. And because I'm on shows from like different areas of the world, it actually sometimes gets really confusing. I'll never forget that first tart episode we did over for the UK, and I'm thinking, oh, we're mixing sweet tarts. No. No,
It's a pastry, sir.
we're mixing pastries. Then they said tarts. I literally had made a sweet tart recipe for that night and never released it because, oops, that was the wrong one. Emphasis on the I. Yeah. Pronounce. You see, Dave. You have to pronounce it in order when you enter Canada to prove you're not a foreigner. Apparently. Yeah. Oh, those Bueno bars are so good. They really are. Remember that episode? I remember that episode too because I remember. Oh, well, oops. When I saw the thumbnail, I thought we were talking about sweet tarts. Which, ironically, I still just finished my last one that day of the what are they called? The violet sweet tart things, Parma violets. That's it. I just finished my last thing of Parma violets that morning. Getting ready for the show, I'm like, oh yeah, their sweet tart version, yeah, and I realized it was the wrong kind of tart. And wait until next Monday. You'll get to see Sam with his new tat. You will see it. I guarantee it. I also saw Sam completely clean shaven. It's a trip. It was pretty freaking cool, actually. Sam, you gotta let me know how bad that hurt to get that tattoo, by the way. Larry said he saw it today or too on the Facebook post or Instagram. Yeah.
Facebook, yeah.
It's because you're a dippy doodle. All right, so we got some really good recipes going here out the kinder. Loving that. See now, oh, I still have to go over mine too, don't I? Yeah, I haven't done that. I've got Mango Madness and Tropical Vacation. All right, we'll do these real quick. I got Mango Madness VSO, Apricot VSO at 0.3, Barbarian Cream VSO at 2, Mango Raw VSO at 0.3, Strawberry Raw VSO at 0.4, Sweet VSO at 0.5, and Vanilla Cream VSO at 1.5. And yes, I know it's at 0.5, but I wanted to take it a little bit away from like the mango bite, is why that's in there. A little bit higher. It did help. Helps a little bit of that, that throatiness that we hear Grim Green complain about. And we got the Tropical Vacation VSO, a little simpler. Banana Raw VSO at 1, Barbarian Cream VSO at 2, Papaya VSO at 2, Pineapple Raw VSO at 0.3, and Sweet VSO again at half. That's also, you get a little bit of a throat hit from the pineapple, although honestly I don't think this one really needed it. I think banana actually fixed it. But they're both really, really tasty. Give them a try. They haven't steeped, so I can't tell you what it's going to be like after steep, but you do need a little bit of a steep for the Barbarian Cream and the Vanilla Cream. Yeah, the apricot mango is delicious. Yeah, that turned out really, really good. Also, because of the strawberry, apricot goes really good with the strawberry as well, and it goes good with the mango, so it actually was a nice little pairing of the three. I thought it was delicious. So that's why the two that I made this week, and they're all VSO mixes, and each one of them uses one of the raws. Instead of putting both raws together like I usually do and kind of cheating, I made two separate mixes with all swaggy flavors. If you did notice, there was no vanilla in the second one, and that's vanilla cream in the second one because the vanilla I find fights a little bit with the banana when you're trying to make it in a totally fruity mix. You get kind of like vanilla banana mix cream, and I left salt out of that one because I almost went with that, but I decided not to. 8-inch exhaust for my shop basement. Oh, anything to keep it cooler right now. There, you got your AC on right now?
My AC, I haven't turned mine off.
Yeah, I don't blame you. My
I'm in a third floor apartment. It's not going off.
That's what I had when the neighbor out back when I lived in his apartment building. I had the third floor. Oh, that was terrible. It's not only like, here's the weird part. In the wintertime, it's nice, kinda. You would think it'd be nice. But you actually get all the wind too on the third floor, so it doesn't really stay as warm as you'd like it near the edges. Middle of your apartment would be nice, but the rest of it isn't. And then in the summertime, brutal heat coming up from everything down below. I remember that. That was not that much fun. You had a deck, you go out there and you just roast on it. Sit out there and you could probably turn crispy dark, and you could probably fry eggs on that deck some nights, some days. Definitely right now. Yeah, I saw that. Tomorrow's a hot one. Yesterday was the weirdest thing ever. I think it was yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. I walked outside. It's raining out. I thought it was going to cool off because it was raining pretty good and hard. Like a steady rain. I'm walking out there expecting to cool off because it was sticky hot in the house. Walked out there and I was sweating in the rain. I don't like that feeling. That's Florida weather. We don't get that up here in New England. Take it back. I don't want to sweat in the rain. That's just not right. Oh. There you go, Rocky. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, when they say heat not burn, you're not talking about your body. You're supposed to like try and keep, birthday cake is really good. I did a pretty good job with that one. I want to try a different blueberry mix in it. Something new. That's why it doesn't, if you notice there's no VSL blueberry in it, that's because I want to do a different blueberry combo. We don't get to try different combos if we don't force ourselves to. We get stuck in the ones we love. I am going to have to mix Larry's. That Jim Beam Blueberry Old Fashioned, there's no way I can't mix that. I have to. Thanks, Larry.
Glad I can help.
Coffee. Yeah, coffee at night. Mango pineapple called Cold Comfort on ELR. Cold Comfort. Okay, I'm looking for it. I'll look for it here. Take me to see as soon as it shows up. Working on it. What is it called again? Cold Comfort. Man, I could use some Cold Comfort with this weather. I mean, is anybody dealing with cold? Just out of curiosity. It showed up already. If anybody's dealing with cold, that'd be interesting, because I think it's pretty much a heat wave all across the northern continent. It's everywhere. Nothing like watching a... here it is. Cold Comfort by Take Me to the Sea. Banana Cream DX from TPA at 2. Cactus and Awera at 0.25 to juice it up. Nice. Desiccated Coconut VTA at 0.5. Ice Cream Vanilla SSA at 2. Pineapple and Awera at 3. Rum Jamaican Special from Flavor Art at 1.25. Sugarloaf Pineapple VTA at 3. Super Sweet from Cap at 1.25. And Sweet Coconut Flavora 1.25. And Sweet Mango Flavora 1.5. That's going to have some serious mango notes in it, too. Oh, I like this. That looks really good. Now, you have the Rum Jamaican Special, Larry?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm not 100% sure if I do have that flavor. That's the only one I'm thinking I might not have. I mean, I can't even necessarily 100% tell because of the updates going on ELR. Just be patient with that, by the way. They are trying to fix the database. And no, I don't have that. I'm going to have to add that one. I'll have to add that one to my to-get list for sure. Because that actually sounds really good. So the Jamaican rum, Jamaican Special, is that a dark rum? Spiced rum?
Yeah.
That's definitely something I have to pick up. Oh. Ken. Oh. Not fun. Not fun. Like I said, stay safe out there. Stay cool as best you can. If you don't have access to AC, make sure you keep some ice in your freezer. That way there, if you start to get overheated, you can cool yourself down some. Drink plenty of cold drinks if possible. Keep yourself hydrated. It's the best thing you can do if you got heat and you can't get out of the heat. Oh. Speaking of rock stars. There's a rock star right there. No audio yet. You're loading in.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yep.
Yep.
I'm at the store. I just figured I'd drop in and say what's up.
Good to see you, Adam.
Likewise. There's Angel.
Hey, Angel. Good to happy to see you back.
Socorro and Juanita are over there in green.
Nice.
There's the stove.
So it's actually the first time I've ever seen Angel on camera, but I mean, I hear enough about him.
Yeah, and he's in chat a lot on the Wednesday show.
Yep.
Oh, you need to check my bag. There's a squirrel.
Hey.
Hey.
So check my bag and make sure I didn't steal nothing.
Check your what?
My
He wants
bag.
me to check his backside.
Okay.
It's right here. See how I get sexually harassed at work?
That sounded an awful lot like a Bob Umstulo like name of a recipe. Check my backside. Just
Yeah, right? That would be an awesome recipe.
Good job.
Check my blackberry backside pudding.
I don't know if you've been catching any of the live, but Larry made some bangers tonight.
I didn't even realize Larry was in here until right now, until I flipped pages.
Yeah, Larry made some bangers tonight. We went over some of
Nice.
the Kinder Bueno Bar recipes that have already popped out.
Kinder Buenos? Nice.
Yep.
We got
That's
some right
for-
here in the stove.
It's a challenge that Net Reality helped put out there with it, and I'm helping put out there for the whole community to try and make recipes so we can send Grim Green a couple to try. Send him 3. Top 3.
Need a vape. I'm going
Say
outside to
top
have a
3,
vape.
but it might wind up being top 5 because you know how that goes. If you get a couple that are close, it's hard to choose. So we'll call it 3.
Senor. Stand right here in the motherfucking doorway.
It is different, Sam. I will say, seeing you today with being clean shaven without a hat on was also quite the trip. Yeah.
Well, I can't
It's
wear
nice
glasses
and-
when I unload the truck because I just get sweaty, so everyone has to deal with my fucking circles.
So happens when you're a weirdo who doesn't sleep.
I saw you had a really good jam session the other night, right? Practice session?
Yeah, it was just a good, solid, fun time. We fucking had some fun. We fiddled with some new shit. We're just tight, feeling good in the neighborhood. Let me say bye to Angel.
Will, that sounds pretty good. 4% crispy wafer, 2%
Bye, Angel.
creamy hazelnut, 0.5 super sweet and cap.
Are you
The
still
only
here?
thing you're missing,
Later,
only thing you're
Daddy.
missing there is your chocolate. You'd have to figure out which chocolate you're going to use for the covering. But that would be a basic.
Floor is so dirty. So dirty. What happened? There's a bee? Yeah, probably. All right, y'all. Hasta mañana. En la mañana.
Yeah, it's definitely a milk chocolate. I agree, Canadian Vapor. That's the tougher part.
That store. Fuck this motherfucking store. Fuck that.
Yeah, I like how they still got the 1 on there, like it's still $1.
Yeah, right? Yeah, it should be like there should be a little 25 or like a quarter hidden in there, right?
You know, it's not that much different, but it is misleading to someone who's come in if they haven't been in a while.
Well, it's been like 2 years now, right? A year and a half, 2 years?
They claim that that's their logo. That's why.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Hey, I got
true.
a scooter here. Scooter for rent.
Oh, is that one of those ones you have to put your card in to run them?
You use the app. You download the app, and then you put your credit card information into the app, and then you pay on the app, and the second you pay, it goes clink, and it fucking is ready to go. It's actually kind of tempting right now.
Right, I was gonna tell you, right?
I'll cruise back in the morning on it too, but they're expensive though. They're not cheap.
Just renting a scooter is expensive? That's weird.
Yeah.
Didn't you say 40 cents on renting?
No, it was more than that. I think it was something stupid, something excessive that I wasn't gonna pay.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. I was thinking too, like I don't know. I don't have that mullenberry chocolate, but for me, I was thinking like maybe the chocolate mousse or something. I don't know. I'm thinking it
You
needs
need
a
to
nice
get that flavor, Tim.
What, chocolate mousse?
No, Mullenberry's glamour
Yes,
chocolate.
I do. I do need to get
nice.
that. Yep.
It's
Oh, wait a minute.
it's
Do I
it's
have it
more of
now?
a candy chocolate without having to do the work. Swag's chocolates are good, but you need to work them and you need to sweeten them. Mullenberry's chocolate.
Swag's chocolates are a little darker. It's a little
Yeah,
darker.
that too. Yeah.
I got to check. Maybe I might have gotten it. I might actually have it
I mean,
now.
Mullenberry's is pretty rich, but yeah, it's not like a dark chocolate. It's like a milk chocolate. Oh yeah, yeah. Whoa, there's like a full-size skeleton in there. In physical therapy place.
No, I don't have it. I don't have it yet. But so for me, I would be limited on it. But I have to pick it up anyway in order to test these recipes, so I have no choice. I'm actually not hating that. I'm not hating the fact that I'm going to pick up some of these flavors I've been putting on the back burner. Chocolate mousse, yep. That's what it was off. Damn it, I was worried about that, Paul. I was. I was like, it's nice and soft, but it might not quite have that milky texture it needs.
Ooh. Soft. So soft. No, man. I'm so fucking tired. I gotta walk home. Lucky you.
I mean, I have a few that I could try, but I'm actually not. I'm not competing on this one. I'm just gonna mix everybody else's and try it.
7 o'clock. Yes, ma'am. You can say bye to them.
Bye.
Night.
Yeah, Paul, careful. I think before we started this challenge, I think Graham probably did it, and we should have all done it. We should have all bought stock in Kinder, because I have a feeling their sales are going to go up significantly, and so are addictions to Kinder bars.
We got them at the tree. They go pretty quick
What?
too. We sell them at the tree. They're fucking delicious.
Well, we did buy some, but I told you that was to test other people's flavors.
Ah,
That's not what you said.
She just wants to eat them. She's going to help me test them.
it's-
She has to test against the real thing, you know. I don't blame her. Go for it. I get it. She can have more of them than I can.
they should grow weed right here.
Yeah, that might not go so. They wouldn't last long. It'd be
Yeah, right.
Right now.
Fucking little bastards in this neighborhood would scoop it up in a second.
they'd be gone the second it budded. So the second it looked like it's flowered, they'd be gone.
For sure.
I'm sure we're gonna have to pick up more before the end to keep testing, because when it comes down to final tests, we got to have fresh ones right there ready
Get
to
that
go.
rim light on my beard from that sign. Fresh Market. Pete's.
So Larry, how many was that? 6 mixes or 7?
6.
6.
Good sir, I gotta crash out.
No, saying. Yep.
I'll catch you later.
All right. Good night, Larry. You have a good
Night.
night. Thank you for coming
ya.
in. Thank you for
Larry.
mixing some awesome mixes. And I will be
Thanks.
mixing that one before the end of the night. I won't mix it live, but I'll mix it after the show. That one sounds good.
All right.
Thank you, Larry.
All right. Have fun, guys.
Good night. Yeah.
I gotta fucking put some earbuds in.
As I was saying before, and I don't know if you were here for that part either, if you knew about this, Adam, but they are doing the updates on ELR for the flavors, trying to sort them out. So there might be some that disappear that might have to be re-put on. So I would say...
There ain't gonna be none out of my stash because I know how to fucking spell.
Well, it's not just spelling. It's something that they actually... It looks like they changed a few. Like they bracketed in properly. And a couple of them might have been just because new releases and they didn't have them in there right. But as they change them, I would say wait until they're done.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna start doing that now. And then if I notice a
No.
weird flavor missing, I'll just add it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, for sure. Makes
But at
sense to
some
me.
point, we'll have to go through them, and it's going to suck when we get a lot of flavors. But, I mean, it should clean up that database everybody's been complaining about the whole time. And we got to admit, we've all had problems with this database. So,
Let's see. Did I bring earbuds? Did.
yep, Ken, no problem. Actually, I'm kind of really liking the fact you guys are doing this. It's a lot of work, and please be respectful. This is a big amount of work for them. I really appreciate
Ken
that you
aware
guys are
out
taking
there?
Yeah, Ken's in the chat. Yeah,
Hell yeah.
Ken's in
Thank you,
chat.
Ken. Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
thank you. I super appreciate that you're doing this. This
Yep.
is something that's
Big
needed to be
effort.
done for a while. Yep, and TZ and Fiddy said he can let you guys know too. So if anyone has any issues, contact one of them. Let them know. Like I was saying the other day, the SSA double watermelon, apparently that was one of them, must have been misdone because that disappeared off the flavor stash. And there was more recipes on there. It might have been an accidental thing because it was new one, but that's just one I've noticed. But there's some that's going to be tough. It is like changing flavors. Bull City has a few flavors that are changed in flavors. There's other sites that do the same thing. They change the name of the flavor slightly. Crispy Treats is one. Rice Krispies is actually Rice Krispies is actually called Rice Treats. If you're trying to get it off ELR, that's one specific one that's kind of really off-putting because if you're looking for it in your stash, you're not even going to look for that if you're looking for Crispy Treats. And that's not ELR's fault. That's actually a complicated situation. But thank you, Ken. Really, really appreciate it. Yeah, that's fine. Ken, when you get it done, we'll do the best we can to try and direct people in the right direction to try and fix their stash. And
Audio issues.
now on his way home. Are you walking tonight?
Yeah, I gotta.
Oh, that's a long walk.
Shit, these fucking earbuds.
That's
are not
actually a
working.
smart idea too. Didn't even think about that, but I'm not real. That is a good idea. Make an export or screenshot your flavor list. I might take a minute, but that way there you can go back and check later against your own stash because they can't do a master thing with as many wrong flavors on there. That master list would be like
There we go.
insane.
Now you're coming out of my earbuds.
Ken, I'm not so sure about if you really consider, accidents can happen when you're doing such a big, daunting task. It's a lot of work. It'd be really unfair for people to complain too much about something they've been complaining about and asking for a long time.
Yeah, right.
I mean, how many times have we had discussions about it that it's difficult because it's so easy to put in wrong flavor. And sometimes it's the bottle labels that throw you off. Because they change the name of the label or they reverse something. Sometimes they'll reverse it. And then you'll see it in the ELR think, oh, that's the one I need. When it already has 400 or 500 recipes, you think, yeah, that's the right one. It's not always the case. For the next show, is next week, is that the week we got the release? Let me check the release dates here. I'm making sure because I'm not sure if W Sauce is next week or the following week. Because that does make a difference. Because if it's W Sauce, then we're going to do another strange episode. I'm thinking we're going to do sauces. Like, there's other sauces on the market in there. They're just weird ones. It'd be another weird show. But you can create your own sauces, too. I'm pretty sure that Larry just did 6 sauces just now. Let me see here. Probably by the time I get this up, we already have an answer in chat from... There it is. It's from Swaggy. I'm double checking, getting down here to the current ones. Oh, so many good flavors. Swaggy, you did a good job. You've been doing a great job. Maple walnut, by the way. Maple walnut custard I made.
There you go, Tim. Cherry next week.
It's cherry. Okay, the cherry's released next week. There you go.
Maraschino.
Okay. So, that's actually a good episode to do. It doesn't have to be Swaggy's cherry, but to do a cherry episode. That's a really good idea because that's one we still fight with. And there's people that disagree whether or not they get weird notes from it. Some people don't get cough syrup. I will say I've had more than my share of cough syrups off cherry attempts, or cherry mixes that are even commercial.
Yeah, I've refrained from buying cherry flavorings because of that.
Yep. Take
I
me to
have
see.
Inawera cherries, I think, Mullenberry red cherry, and I have Swag's cherry, and I think that's it.
Yep.
Ooh, found a dime. Not a dime bag, but a dime. Take it.
Yep, cherry next week, and then it'll be a couple more weeks without a release, so we can do whatever we want the following week, and then we'll do the cream soda. And I do try to stay on Swaggy's releases because this gives us a chance to try out these new flavors that come out. We'll see if we get any release drops. I don't know if I might pick another like flavor. Any recommendations in comments as well for one for the after the maraschino cherry? Because like I said, we have a couple weeks there that we can a week or so two there that we can do different flavors. And then the cream soda comes out. I'm really looking forward to that one. I like the off weeks too because it gives us a chance to do something else. Or, well, actually, no, wait a minute. That'll be the first week of the month. Isn't that the week we usually do the helping week as well?
Yes,
so that'd be an open week. So that one won't count anyway. It'll be whatever anyone wants the first week of the month. Share any mix you're feeling like mixing. Doesn't have to be under a profile that week. But yeah, next week will be cherries. And I haven't picked one for Saturday yet either. Some suggestions in chat on what you'd like to see. because I didn't want to. I did not want to take Frank's number 2 because he really wants his RY4. He's been trying to throw that up for a
number 2
while.
by himself. He doesn't need any help.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, a number 2 is not bad if it's. I knew it wasn't one he really wanted anyway. I don't mind taking it, but when he does his polls.
Tim, you
What?
said you were gonna do coffee and teas on Saturday because that was the next one after. The
Okay, so
RY4.
yeah, that's right. That was number 3. It almost made number 3. It's coffees and teas on Saturday. She is right. So we already have one. Citrus for Saturday. Well, you know what, Dave? Citrus can fall under tea as well. A citrus tea. Swaggy's citrus tea's good. I like it a lot.
Right. Do you want lime tea? Do you want grape tea?
I mean,
Not really.
I like Swaggy's citrus tea. So,
Right, 'cause that's like orange and lemon. There's other citrus fruits, that's what I'm saying.
Yep,
You're
yeah,
like,
there
well,
is.
citrus goes in with just teas, and you're limited to only the citruses that go good in teas.
That's true.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it is coffee and tea. You're right. Take me to see. It is.
Do a whole citrus episode, and that way Lumi could just stay away the whole fucking episode. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I don't like doing those on Tuesdays too much because then she gets. It feels like, you know, what is she? She has to come in and throw the show off because it's stuff she really physically can't vape. Cause her physical pain. I'm not gonna do that to her.
Hard.
And if it's one of those shows, expect Lumen to come in and mix whatever the hell she feels like mixing, because that's actually kind of the way it goes with that one. Same with I really couldn't believe it when Larry came up with it. It didn't have much coconut, but a coconut mix for the coconut raw release. That surprised me. It's like, Larry, coconut? I couldn't believe it. Dave, have you tried the milk yet? I'm curious. Have you tried the VSO milk yet?
Dave?
Yeah, he was kind of worried about it at one point. He was talking about it, but he's like, he wasn't sure about it. So I was curious if he'd actually tried it in a mix yet. Yeah, I got to mix that one. You guys have some really good recipes coming out. You really do. I will say, who is it? Is it Rocky's? No, Bob's. Bob's recipe. What was it in Bob's? I was missing... Wait a minute. No, I'm not missing anything in Bob's. I can make Bob's pineapple soda. No, I don't have the cream soda from BSO. That's the one I'm missing. Yep. I don't have that yet. That's the only thing I'm missing. You have used the milk a few times now. Okay. At low percentages. I was curious. Because that's a flavor we talked about one time a while back. You were a little worried about how it was going to work out for you. Not drinking milk for a while, being lactose intolerant. You know, you get used to not having milk, and then you get a milk flavor, and it's like, do I want to mix something I really can't have? Sometimes you mix it and you find out, hey, this is a way I can enjoy something I've been missing. I did the other day again. I had a glass of milk, a cold glass of real milk, and I put in some strawberry raw and some stevia, some actual stevia, not from vape juice, but stevia drops. Oh my god, that was delicious. Yeah, you just put a good squirt. Just a quick little squirt. It's all it needs. Mix it up, and it tastes like Nesquik. It's delicious. Dave, that's not good. Kittens are looking guilty. The kittens stole Dave Lloyd's pineapple. Don't let that happen. You know what that means, Dave? You didn't get a big enough bottle, because then the kittens can't take off with it. Only the big cat. There's only be one guilty party if that had happened. Oh, I wonder if it was crispy coffee. Yeah. Can you hear that? Anybody else hear it?
What?
You can hear your stride. It's very
Dude,
quiet.
why?
It's
It
not
makes
loud.
no sense.
It's not loud, but you can hear it.
I have earbuds in, and the microphones on my earbuds be working. They don't.
I think in this case, it's not like the last time. You're not hearing like the rustle. It's more like I can hear your footsteps.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you got really good earbuds. or a microphone. Oh God, no, Paul.
Jesus Christ,
Paul.
Paul!
Paul says it's your balls hitting your phone in your pocket.
I mean, that if it was in my front pocket, that would be possible. Big. You gotta have big balls up and down. And
I don't know if it's as hot in Chicago as it is around here, though. It'd be more like a sticky sound, like a tearing.
what the? Now Spotify is playing in my ear.
Yeah, that
was
that
weird as
pineapple
fuck.
mango raw. That mango raw, the one that mix I got, I might have to turn up the nicotine for that. That might have to go in the MTL. I'll be honest, that's potent. You get a nice mango flavor just now. You don't even need to mix extra mangoes. And who was it? Someone made that one that had a lot. The Mango Madness one, right? No, that's not the one. Who was it that mixed a whole bunch of mango and stuff in it?
Me.
Which one was it?
A year ago, that's what I'm thinking about.
Oh no, I was talking about tonight.
Oh,
Oh, that's it. The Tropical A.
Like a year ago, with all the mangoes.
It's Dave Lloyd. He has actually got. Oh, he doesn't have the mango raw in there, but he's got sweet mango. No papaya, banana. He's got a lot. No, it doesn't have anything super strong in. Okay. I will say for mine, the Mango Madness is definitely one you could probably easily, at most, turn up the flavor just a touch at most, and drop the VG a little bit, and it'd be a nice MTL. Really nice MTL. I've got room. I can drop the VG down a little bit with just adding to it. I put 25 and a 30, so I got 5 milliliters I can play with. Add a little bit more PG and add some nicotine. See, that's the one thing I do like is mango is such a potent flavor in many instances. It's a really good one for an MTL. Comes through. Some fruits don't come through that great with an MTL.
That's all day.
Yeah, I don't know about everybody else, but I'm down like with the updates there with the ELR. I'm down at least like close to 100 flavors at least, if not more. So I know I have to go through mine. But again, as I said, I mean, if we even just because we had a few thousand flavors on a certain profile doesn't mean that the profile was named correctly, and it does look like they are using the brackets. So if you're typing it in too, you got to be a little more exact. Like it seems like that seems to be the go-to now. Everything your flavors are in the brackets, and the only one I'm seeing that's not abbreviated when I scroll down through my list is Flavora. Is still all Flavora. It's not FLV. All the others are like FW, WF, VSO, obviously, TPA. I did notice that actually makes sense too. The TPA ones, I mean, there was a lot of them that used to actually say the TFA, the whole thing, the perfume and flavor apprentice thing, they were all long. So I have a feeling that a lot of those ones might be the ones that they didn't get translated over and changed for you. Those are probably some of the ones that definitely got nixed because it seems like they went with more universal. I would definitely say check your TBAs and make sure that they're in there, that you have them all. By looking through this, I would definitely say that is most likely where a lot of them went, and I have a lot of TPA. I know Adam has a lot of TPA too.
Probably 2 flavor orders in my TPA.
So if you are low on flavors, I would say check there if you want. Or just wait until the end, unless you know there's a mixing one. Yum Yum sauce, yeah, exactly. But when we do sauces, someone said Heinz 51, Heinz, 57, whatever. That would be a possibility. If you want ketchup, I mean, they make ketchup potato chips. You want to make a ketchup flavored vape? Go for it. You might have a little problem with the salty note, but it can be done. But we'll definitely have to do a sauce one.
If you want to catch up with nice tomato, this one, get this.
Yep.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm looking through flavors. I should never do that because that makes me want to mix stuff. Like fresh brewed coffee, so good. Yeah, there's a few coffees. I've tried some new coffees that are like the premixes. Some of them I did not like, just like they're supposed to not be good. Yeah, ketchup potato chips. They're actually good, and I'll be honest with you, when I first heard it, I thought that people were crazy. But then I tried them, and they're like, okay. I think Overdrip was the one that first mentioned it to me. When they first came out, and I was looking at them like you had 3 heads. And I tried them, it's like, okay, damn it, they're actually pretty good.
I know that there is a wild Shaniqua just waiting to be petted.
That kitty loves you.
Hello
Yeah,
there.
I did.
Nah.
A lot of cake flavorings do too, Graham.
I'll tell you.
Yep. A lot of
Hello
cake
there.
flavors and rec coils as well. Yeah, dill pickle chips are very, very good. They've always been one of my favorites. Remember them even back when I was in high school. I used to get dill pickle chips every now and then. There's dill pickle chips and the original Doritos before they. Now the Doritos are kind of weak compared to what it used to be. It used to have a lot more flavor on them. That cat's so happy. Yeah, Flavor West yellow cake Rex coils, but man, it's good.
Tip over. Tip.
Oh my god.
Yep. All you gotta do is tell her to tip. She tips.
Such a good kitty.
Look at her. She's so happy.
Making a V2 at the moment. All right, Net Reality.
Pull it. Just pull the neck. Just pull it. Pull the neck.
You release it before
it.
the end of the show. Let me
it.
know. If not, we'll bring it up another show. But yeah, there's a lot of sugar in it. That's it. And I know that a lot of people try to do the mixes. Try not to use a sweetener. But if you're using a flavor that tastes sweet, there's a good chance it has sweetener in it. So you're not really winning. You're actually still getting a sweetener. You just
Especially Wonder Flavors or Flavor West.
Yeah, Wonder Flavors or Flavor West. Yeah,
definitely have sweetener in them.
Yeah, yellow cake, Flavor West yellow cake definitely has sweetener in it. Wonder Flavors, the candies. I mean, they're gonna have sweetener, but they're delicious. But they do. Wow, it is completely dark there.
It's on the table.
All dressed is delicious. Yeah, and chips. Has anybody tried to make a chip flavor lately? When's the last? I haven't seen one in a while. Anybody trying potato chips? I know it's partly because of salt factors. Kind of hard. It's kind of hard to get that saltiness. I mean, I think the last thing I saw was maybe some corn chips.
Where are you gonna get potatoes from too?
Yeah, starch based, probably the closest. And that's not even really chip. I mean, what is it? Apple chips? You could do an apple chip. Have to make it really dry though, crisp. There you go. I got some future challenges I'm running through my head right now. I'd like to see us make some really awesome mixes. Oh, I also put this in chat for you guys in a second here. This is for Wendy. It is her birthday today. Yesterday was her show. I did make the show yesterday to make this. I do blame Dave for part of that. But I knew it was eventually going to happen. But here's in chat. This is and I'll actually share it as well while Adam's working on that. Sounds like soda.
A drink.
Wendy's birthday blues cake. Blueberry Flavor West at 3%. Blueberry Jam VTA at 2%. Butter King Frosting Wonder Flavors at 1.5%. Cake and VSO at 1%. Cookie Butter from Wonder Flavors at 1%. Although with the cookie butter, Wendy and I both actually use Swaggy's VSO butter. We put the cookie butter in there for Addie and DeMillan because they couldn't find theirs. Custard Premium FA at 1%. Super Sweet from Cap at 1%. And Yellow Cake Flavor West, we just talked about that, 1.5%. And that is actually very, very tasty blueberry combo. Blueberry Flavor West, for one, is very, much one of those ones that comes through a cake nice. And I tried that blueberry jam with it, and it actually worked really well. Like I said, instead of the cookie butter, feel free to, if you have Swaggy's VSO butter, put that in there. It'll give you a little bit more of a buttery taste. But the cookie butter has a similar mouthfeel and a little bit of a butter. So that's why I put that as the one for them. But yeah, that was for Wendy's show and the mix. And that actually was another delicious one. That's what I'm vaping on most of the time I've been sitting here. It takes about a day for the cakes to really start coming through that blueberry. I can say that officially because it's been about a day and the cake is starting to come through. I have a feeling it's going to pop through a little bit more as the cake kind of grows a little bit and blends in and the blueberries mellow out a little bit. Oh, you can't taste the blueberry? Well, you can, I mean, I was going to throw some huckleberry in there, but Wendy doesn't really like the huckleberry like at 1% with the blueberry. So that's another thing I was going to do, but changed it because it is her birthday cake, not mine. The mix I made last night for Wendy's show. I just put the recipe in chat. Like I said, the only thing that's subbed differently in mine is I use Swaggy's butter. The VSL butter.
So did Wendy.
And Wendy did too.
Come on, Shaniqua. Holy crap on a cracker.
Yeah, that sucks. I feel bad for you as well, Adam. You and that reality.
Okay.
Strawberry mute. That would really make me sad.
I mean,
I'm glad I'm not.
I'm not mute. It's just I'm like whatever, like sensory deprived a little bit.
Graham is pretty mute. I mean, he doesn't really taste strawberries so much.
Definitely have a strawberry vape right now.
You're welcome, Ken.
Wow.
It's crap. It is.
Mm.
I'm doing blueberry. Oh, you could actually ease. Oh, by the way, I did get the strawberry jam from VTA as well. I almost thought about doing a strawberry version, but Wendy's more of a blueberry. She likes blueberries, but you could easily sub out the strawberry
Randomly
jam
playing.
and put like Swaggy strawberry in there or strawberry raw. Uh-oh, I lost Adam. That's okay. Exactly, Graham. That's what sucks. If you love a flavor, it's like Bill. There's a couple flavors he's chased after, and he never found one. The chair, famous. I think I know what I'm talking about. Not mute, just faded. Yeah. Daniel, you're having problems with your butter. I mean, you're tasting it, but you're not tasting it like you want to taste it. And I'm telling you, the mix you made, that butter over the top butter thing. Thank you, Ken. Yeah, Tam sent the pickle, the one-on-one pickle over for Lady Liberty to try because she wanted to try it so bad. She couldn't taste it. She had me bump it up so much, and I'm telling you, I got nothing but. I mean, if you dump that up enough, you get the dill. There's definitely a dill in there, and it comes forward, and I could taste nothing but dill. I can smell in the air was dill, and she's like, "I can't taste it." It's like, oh, then you're dill blind. Yeah, it bumped it way up there. That was insane, and you still couldn't taste it.
It made me so sad.
I know, you were extremely sad, and I was like, I couldn't figure out how she couldn't taste that. I tasted it like, was it 2% was I started at, or 4?
Sounds really fucking weird.
Yeah, I know, 4% of one-on-one pickle. I could taste it.
At 2.
Yeah, and I could taste it just fine. She's like, I can't taste it, so I turned it up. Wound up going all the way 14%. I said, we'll go Swaggy percentages on this, and we'll figure it out. She still couldn't taste it. Which led us to believe it might not just be vape flavors, by the way, because there have been some really heavy, like, dill pickles we've gotten before that she said she couldn't taste the dill in. So I'm thinking she might actually be somewhat dill blind.
Dilblind.
Yep.
Oh, weird.
We have an actual Dilbert in the house.
Is that why his name is Dilbert?
Do you remember the show Dilbert? Or the cartoon series
Like
thing?
based on the comic strip.
The comic strip, yeah.
Yeah. Did he have an aversion to pickles?
I have no idea.
You just said we have a Dilbert. Why is she Dilbert?
Because just
I'm so
play on
confused.
the deal.
I
It's
thought
just
there was
a
like
word
one of his.
play. No,
I
it's
thought
actually
that
a
was, like, one of
word.
his character traits.
Because he's an idiot.
I don't think I've
Adam.
ever read Dilbert in my life. So you confused the shit out of me. That's all.
No, it was actually just wordplay. It actually had no meaning to it. Yeah, send your well wishes to our family that's going through rough times. I have a few there who really could use the support. Addy said he talked to Fresh the other day. He started getting some shots. Starting to feel a little bit better.
Yeah, I hung
was
out with
really
Fresh
good.
on Saturday briefly. He seemed in really good spirits.
That is awesome
And-
to hear.
Was looking good, sounding good. I mean, he still sounded a little, like, God damn it, I can't wait till this fucking shit kicks in all the way and I feel good, like great again. But he didn't necessarily sound like he was terrible anymore, so it makes me happy.
That makes me very happy. Because he
Nice
had to wait.
people like Fresh don't deserve that.
Thank you, Dave. Yeah, no, Fresh did not deserve to have to go through the crap he's went through, or wait as long as he had to. That's the downside to the VA. There's some perks to it. You do get treated for some things quickly, but other things like waiting for the shots, that was insanely long. Then with the pandemic, it got postponed even more. It's like, no, that's not fair. When you're in pain, you shouldn't have to suffer through years of pain when they know what they're going to do. He knew what they were headed toward for a while, and just finally got there.
And unfortunately, that's why a lot of vets turn to fucking illegally obtained pain relievers and get addicted to fucking all the nasty shit, the Vicodins, the fucking all that terrible shit for you. That's like basically perfect heroin.
That's
We won't
100%
discuss
true
that.
as well.
I don't want to get into that shit. I've had my tribulations with that nonsense my damn self. So I'll start with a damn toothache.
There are a lot of people in our community that have went down that rabbit hole and dealt with it, or still deal with it to this day.
I'm so glad I kicked those motherfuckers to the curb.
It's also amazing how many have actually vaping has helped pull out of that in one way or shape or form.
Especially mixing and coil building, because it keeps your fucking hands busy.
Yep.
Coil building, there are so many coil builders that are ex fucking users that are in recovery, and it's amazing.
And it works. It
Yeah,
works for
absolutely.
them.
Yep. Idle hands, dude. Devil's fucking tools, man.
Lethal just posted the other day about it, about his past and stuff and how much the community has helped him. And not just that, but the fact that it's a community, the way the community is. And M-Turk has mentioned it many times. I would actually say half of the major coil builders, easily half, have had some kind of issue in the past that it helps them a great deal. It's one of the reasons why I got into it.
Because most drug users are obsessive compulsive.
Yep.
It's something they don't fucking ever talk about, nobody ever hears about that shit, but like 90% of drug addicts are obsessive compulsive. So you find something else to obsess over and fucking take away your compulsion for the fucking drugs. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. It's crazy like that.
Dave, I
Your
just kept
brain is
really
a
good notes.
Fucking weird ass fucking device. Sometimes you just gotta distract your brain, man. That's all it takes.
Yep, it is, and that's the biggest problem is they don't deal with pain the correct way. They used to pass out pills like crazy for pain, and that's what actually started a lot of addictions. Now they backed off on that, but the other problem is when someone's in severe pain, they don't give them any relief and let them suffer. That's not a good alternative.
Right, and then that's when they reach out to their buddy who has a prescription, and then they fucking get hooked. And then they're going to a guy on the corner for their fucking pills.
Or a replacement for their pills, which is really when you get in trouble. 33 years, Dave, don't risk it. I have a high tolerance for pain because painkillers don't work for me. I'm lucky. I probably, with as many surgeries that I had over the years, if painkillers actually worked for me, I would have been an addict. I'm almost positive. Unfortunately for me, as I develop a tolerance almost instantaneously within 1 or 2 doses, and they don't work for anything, so it's useless for me. So I've been lucky in that aspect. But on the bottom side of that is, when I deal with pain, I just deal with it. The only thing that actually works is herbage. That's the only thing that really works for me to some degree. Helps take away some of the dulls the pain a little bit. It took a lot of years, and finally my doctor came up with the idea to try it. It's like, okay, well, this is better than nothing. So,
Well, it's also really hard to deal with pain if you're in a bad mood. You know what I'm saying? And that just puts you in a good frame of mind, weed does. To be like, well, this is how I just got to deal with this. Like, at least I'm stoned.
it also there's a lot of healing benefits to it, as long as you don't have the adverse effects. If you have paranoia, don't
anxiety.
Go there. Anxiety, paranoia. You know, if it's something to do with your job, you can't have it. You know, that's different. Oh my God, Ken, I agree 100%. And actually, that is a lot of people in fibro, or have chemotherapy, or anything like that. If they have any type of those issues, it can be a great deal. And if you can't use the other, CBD is a good option.
Absolutely.
If I'm looking
So
for
this
pain,
government fucking makes regular weed legal.
some of the higher CBD THC strains even will help with the pain more, but the higher THC ones make you not care about the pain as much. So it's kind of like a toss-up. So I go back and forth. But yeah, see, now that's another one, Dave. If it turns into a zombie, then that's not good either. I'm like that with edibles. I can't do edibles. I cannot handle them.
Nope. I don't weigh enough to eat edibles.
We just got the Rick Simpson oil from my neighbor because his wife was taking it for her cancer pain and stuff, and he doesn't do edibles, so we got that, and that's been helping Lady Liberty, so she's able to sleep at night, because lately she's been hurting a lot with all this really damp, hot weather we've had, which is weird because usually she's worse in the winter, but it's been a damp summer for the most part, with the exception of like that real hot, dry spell we had for like 3 weeks. And again, an advocate for liberty is for a reason. You know, whatever works for you, as long as you're not hurting others, it should be your choice. Even if I don't agree with your choice, it's still your choice. I'll still fight for it. There you go. Chicago Street Road Course next year. Well, I'm pretty sure that Adam probably has that down pat better than all the rest of us.
What happened?
Did you Chicago Street Road Course next year? Is what Cherokee asked.
Wait, what? I don't even have a car.
I know. I think he's talking about your walking.
Chevy man, not Cherokee.
Chevy man, not Cherokee. I said Cherokee. Oh, sorry.
I mean, I probably walked like a total of 10 miles today. No joke.
It's good cardio.
Between going to work and home, I walked both ways. So that's 3 miles. And then a 1,600-piece truck is a lot of back and forth.
It's a road course, NASCAR. Okay.
Oh,
I get it.
I like NASCAR. Sorry.
See, I like road courses. I find them entertaining. I will be honest. I get a little bored.
Like rally racing and shit?
I think it's like regular. I think it's a regular race circuit, NASCAR race circuit. It's just road course will have rights and lefts, not just all lefts. It's not one big oval.
Oh, okay.
It's actually a lot of times it's done on the road.
That's basically why I don't watch NASCAR, is because I don't like watching a circle, you know? Like, I'll watch rally cars, like the Toyotas and the Hondas and shit, flying through, like, the fucking, like, dirt roads and shit, you know? That shit's fucking rad.
And there's a few...
I like drag racing, too.
There are a few, Ken and Dave, there are a few episodes here and there and shows that she has been on, but not many. She doesn't like to be in front of the camera. To be honest with you, I'm surprised I can. It was a time when I was anxiety was kicking in hard on me, and I just kind of got over it. Going to hearings and stuff, and speaking at hearings, speaking in D.C., these things kind of get you over the little things, like being on a camera for a little bit.
Hey, I'm gonna join from my tablet right quick because this earbud shit is killing me.
No worries.
Join without video.
See, I always wanted to race motorcycles.
Sorry, does that go? God damn it! I can't stop it.
There, I'll turn the oh. There you go. And when he gets that fixed, I'll turn the desktop audio back on. Oh, there it goes. Sounds good. There he is. All right. Sorry, guys. That was unexpected. I don't think Adam even realized that what was going on. He really echoed fast. He realized it, but couldn't stop it. You're sleeping, Swaggy. That's a good thing it went off then. It was like an alarm clock.
I did not mean for that to happen. This fucking phone, my phone is being screwy. I tried to exit out of fucking Zoom and it would not go away. Like, no matter how many times I swiped the fucking app, it's like, I'm going to shrink. I'm going to go to minimize. I'm going to go to fucking picture in picture. It would not go away. I did literally fucking turn my phone off. Sorry.
Good morning, Swaggy. Yeah, did you not realize now it is Swaggy, it's 10:46 a.m. on the East Coast. It's just a really cloudy day.
Fucking stupid technology.
Yeah, we've had Ken, keep an eye on it. This community is actually really coming together for making some really nice mixes lately, and this Kinder Bar thing is going to be a really good one. It's shaping up really well. I know there's a couple people that have actually messaged me they're working on it, and I already know they're working on it, even though technically we don't have a public recipe yet. There's at least 3 or 4 of those. Minimum. There's a few others that said they're going to work on it, so I don't know. I would say probably a total of about 15 people are supposed to be working on it that I know of. That's not even saying the ones that have been working on it that haven't said anything. Now Adam's talking from the space station.
Oh, the microphone on this sucks?
It's got like a weird, that
Tinny
space station
sound?
echoey. It's like slowish. It's not really an echo. It's almost like you're coming through from distant.
Yeah, I'm not surprised that it sounds like shit. At all.
Why did my phone tip me? I know, Swaggy, my iPhone. I thought it would help me because I had a really old Android and it was having issues with spelling. The iPhone tries to fix things and doesn't make sense. It'll completely wait until you're at the last word in the sentence. You put the last word and it'll change a word up here and it comes out as what? Yeah, I don't like that. Again, though, 24% off till midnight. New mango raw and pineapple raw. And a separate transaction will be needed, but it's also 50% discount on gift cards from VSO. That's a really good deal. I mean, I've never seen a discount like that on the gift cards before, so I would definitely say check that out too.
Do it. Do it now.
I mean, to be technical, you'd be better off getting the discounts. Just get a bunch of gift cards and then getting it later because you get 50% off. I mean, yeah, that's the best discount I've ever seen on Swaggy's site. So take advantage. Pineapple raw is
disgusting.
Oh no. Ooh.
Ew.
I think it might be time to change those out.
You think?
What have you been vaping in?
Still.
Mine's actually nice and white. Oh, that's right. Lady Liberty actually wicked my Addy last thing this morning for me. Yeah, she's actually, as long as we use the shoestring, she does it herself now. So that saves me a lot of work.
I have to do mine for sure.
Yeah, pineapple raw is fantastic. Actually, all of them have been. I was scared of the coconut raw. I'll be honest. It scared me. I was afraid I was going to get suntan lotion because, super potent coconut. No, didn't. Love it.
Nah, it smells too meaty to be
It is.
suntan lotion.
It is meaty. It's
Yeah.
like actual pulp, like coconut pulp.
That's what I wanted too.
Yep.
And not toasted, just like coconut meat. Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's perfect.
That's really
making-
good.
Making a pina colada or something like that, it's perfect. Nice. Thick one. Yep.
Oh,
I haven't
so
made
thick.
one lately because I made so many in the past. I haven't made a new pina colada lately.
There you go.
I'd say it would be real easy with the new raws.
I just saw myself on the stream and I was like, oh my god, I'm in fucking portrait mode. There we go. It's only 4x3. Come on, guys. The front facing
Dave.
camera.
No,
Yeah,
she
okay,
actually wicked my Addy. She wicked my barrage for me.
Nice. I'm trying to get the damn chat up. I haven't even looked at chat. Popping out the chat. Popping out the chat.
Ken, I don't know if Swaggy will do it or not, but when he comes out with the new ones, who would be the best person to contact to make sure they get put? Well, actually, Swaggy will probably put them on when Swaggy puts them
Just
on.
go look at Swag's
We need-
stash.
we need to make sure that they're aware of it, so when they go to adjust it, in case someone puts one in.
Jeff.
Yeah, we're gonna have to just keep an eye on that. I mean, I know Swaggy releases probably the most frequent of everybody.
Sorry.
And who's this guy? Who did you do with Adam's? Yeah, where's Adam's glasses?
I can't wear
It's
them
like-
at work because I sweat too much. There's Adam.
There's Adam. Adam has straightened beard. Oh, good to hear, Swaggy. I just want to make sure that's
Kind of nappy right
straight
now.
out. She's laughing at you.
I've had this shirt for 20 years.
Oh,
No,
like a
that's
main
fucking
ass
days.
guitar.
How does it not break apart and get destroyed over 20 years?
Good quality shirt, I guess. Because I definitely got this shirt when I worked at Guitar Center, and that was like 2001, 2002. Because the promo
20
guy,
years.
the brand guys with the Fender rep and the Gibson rep or whatever, they all come in. And if you worked in guitars department or the accessories department, they would just be like, "Hey man, what size do you wear? I got a bunch of shirts in the truck. You want a Fender shirt?" And I'd be like, "Fuck yeah! Give me one of every one you got, dude." And I'd go home with 5 T-shirts. It's great. They're all extra larges though, because I used to wear really baggy clothes back in the day, and now I wear a small, so it's a big difference. This one might be a medium. I think I grabbed this one to wear undershirts.
Awesome, Ken. That's good to hear.
You can actually see
If
mods.
only everyone else was as forward with it. I mean, we did actually get a pretty good release for the new release coming up. They let everybody know publicly ahead of time before they actually release stuff. We don't always get that heads up. Like the SSA releases, we didn't get any. We got, especially to the Nom Noms one, that was a nightmare. Like they released it a little bit each week for several weeks over the course of 5 weeks. A total of what was it? 35, 36 flavors? Something like that the last time. That's too many flavors to release and not let anybody know what the master list is. Especially with Noted coming up. That was kind of a real pain in the ass.
Daniel. Yes, I was a baby. I was like, "You want to buy guitar?"
You were a baby when you...
I was born in 1980, Daniel.
The cover of one of his albums has him playing with guns. That's him as a baby.
I'll be 42 August 8th. Good sir. That's our next show. The Arson's next show is about 50 feet that way in my garage.
Oh, awesome.
Trying to have another band play too. I just got to get confirmation from their drummer, and then we will have Loud, which is the band name, and Eddie and the Arsons. Free concert.
Ken, that's the other thing though with the Bull City releases aren't all the same as the one. They didn't get all those over Nom Noms either. That whole SSA release was just one big clusterfuck. I mean, that was a hard one to figure out, let alone no. Yeah. So Adam, what are you vaping on now?
It's strawberry trinity with like all the cupcakes and cakes. It's a lazy mix. I had the strawberries out, and then I just pulled out like Capella's and TFA's cupcake, some cookie butter, and some yellow cake, Flavor West, and sweetener. It's a lazy mix. It's good though. I can't complain.
Nope.
I like it a lot.
It's the old strawberry trinity.
Yeah, shisha and red touch and strawberry
Yep.
sweet from Jungle Flavors.
The one's been around for a while.
The
But
Dave.
it's the one that the Dave
Dave's
ID 10. ID 10.
Yep. It's all him. Just gonna break up some medicine here.
I have to try and get Dave on one of these shows one of these days to mix with us.
Yeah, I
I
was
mean,
so
Daniel
glad to
said-
be with you on Saturday. I was fucking running around cleaning shit.
Yeah, it was actually really nice too. We had Wayne pop in and give his 2 cents on a couple things just to tell Sam he's wrong. That was awesome. Loved it. He popped in just long enough to say on Monday's show.
Oh,
On Monday's
yesterday.
show. Yeah. We had Wayne popped in unnoted and was in there all the time, but he actually popped in and actually talked and said, "Hey, by the way, Sam, you're wrong." It's like, yeah, okay.
Damn.
Greasy notes. I'm with Wayne on that. I was like, I don't know what greasy notes these guys are talking about, but okay.
Shots fired. Pew pew pew.
I mean, there's some off notes, but I didn't get grease.
From what flavor?
Well, there's a couple of the vanilla custards.
Oh well, Caps.
I
V1
think it was a
is
cap. Yeah, Caps V1, but it's like
Oh, greasy.
it.
I
I
get,
don't know.
I get the
I don't know.
grease. It's like Crisco.
See, I don't get the Crisco note on
Like
it
short.
either.
Yeah, that's what I get.
I like Cap V1.
So I use
Cap
Caps
V1 and TPA V2.
I use
TPA
Caps
V2.
V1 1% to get like an oily note from bakeries usually.
And the Wonder Flavors is really good too. Those three were way up there on the list. I love those three.
Oh, my stomach's growling.
Although the steep, the V1 for TPA, oh no, that stuff there is, it's not bad once you let it steep, but you gotta let that steep for like 3 weeks minimum before it starts to taste decent.
TFA's regular custard?
It's vanilla. They're regular
Yeah,
vanilla.
I didn't know wrong with that flavor.
The
I don't
V1, the V1.
think- Yeah, I like
V-
that flavor. I don't think it takes 3 weeks.
You also can vape a lot of things straight off the shake though that we can't. Some of us can't.
Fucking bougie.
I don't like
And
sweeten. I let my vapes sit 3 weeks exactly.
Just fucking vape it.
I let mine sit for 5 weeks and it was finally decent.
I ain't got no time for that. I want to vape now.
Well, then I would actually say probably the Wonder Flavors would be a good one for you.
You know where
Not a
custard's-
steeper, not one to give you the off notes. That's probably the one for those people that that they have if you're getting off notes.
You know where custard's steep? But it's also very dry.
Yeah, it is dry. That's
Very
the
wet
unfortunate thing.
custard. Me and Frank discovered that the hard way. Like, oh man, this shit's rough. It's supposed to be a custard. Why is it so rough? Why does it taste like I'm vaping motherfucking sandpaper in this motherfucker?
Your toy, your lightsaber. It looks a lot like a lightsaber, actually, kind of.
Like the fucking
It's got a lot of
Vamo and the Z-Max and all those old mods from 2013 used to look like.
Yep.
It even fucking
Like wet and moist. Go with the cap
even takes an 18650.
or the TPA V2.
I got a pinky in here. Samsung. It's a Samsung.
Yeah, and some of the other ones, yeah, I don't have all the odd ones. I just got the ones off Bull City.
I'm not on camera. I'm not with this.
Although I did somehow miss out on the experience of Flavor West, and I don't know how I did that. I ordered all of the vanilla custards, and I swore I ordered them all, but I didn't have the Flavor West one. And then after Daniel described it, it's like, I'm glad I didn't get that one. Sounds like
I was gonna
shit.
say, Flavor West has a vanilla custard?
Apparently, it's really bad, according
I
to
didn't even know that. I had no idea. I've never had it. Thank God.
Even our guest said it was crap, so it's like, okay, apparently that's not one I want to pick up.
Oh, if she tried it and didn't like it. Fuck.
I didn't do it on purpose, Daniel. But I'm happy you have it. Although sadly, Daniel, I did add it to my. It's in my list to get because I can't not at least have it for the next time. It'll come up eventually in the future.
Battery's dead.
Or if someone makes a recipe with it, who knows? Maybe it might have a use.
What else is gonna keep me from fucking medicating myself?
I'm not buying notorious bad shit anymore. We'll just have Dave send it all to you. We won't have to worry about it. Those are the flavor he wants to get rid of. All the ones that are crap. All the Bickford lines going to you, Daniel. You know that.
I've never had a Bickford flavor before.
Suck a monkey, Bickford. No, the whole Bickford line. Everything with a couple good ones is going to you from ID10. Guaranteed.
He's like, well, this one tastes like a monkey's butt after he sat in the sun for 3 hours and ate like 6 bananas and then farted on them. That's Dave's descriptions.
Sounds about right.
His descriptions are so fucking graphic.
They were.
I'm telling you, man, go back and listen to Dave's description of one-on-one cheese when he had to vape it at 5% on the old In the Mix podcast. It's like one of my favorite things ever. The look on his face, he's like, first impressions, it tastes like a bunch of army men. Like you dug the toe cheese off their feet after they've been out in the sun for 3 hours, and then you ate that, and then you threw that up, and then you put it in a vape.
Oh,
it's like, well, I will not be vaping one-on-one cheese at 5%. Thank you, Dave.
Ew.
You heard it. You heard the
Go back
response.
and find it. It exists. It's still on Wayne's channel somewhere. It's an Old in the Mix podcast. He had to vape 5% cheese because he lost a mix-off. I will never forget that.
We talked about that actually in the after show, so I did know about that Canadian Vapor. Yeah, he's gonna try him on a live. Yep. By the way, the calendar. I'll throw it out there early before we get to the end of the show. I'll throw this calendar out here for the mixing shows, and yes, Wayne's should be showing up on there. If they're not showing up on there, you tell me when you see it. As soon as I can find it.
Ooh, we're at temperature.
Oh, that's why I went to others for some reason. Other bookmarks. That ain't getting me any good. Here's the calendar for the mixing shows as current as we know about it. There's a couple of pseudo mixing shows that aren't on here that mix once in a while, but this is the ones that mix like it's pretty much every week a mix. The only one that's kind of questionable is the occasional UK e-liquid mixing shows. Sometimes we don't mix it, well, we always talk about mixing for a while at least. But yeah. But that is actually a fun show too. And then there's a Cloudy Bunker on there on Wednesdays as well. Which is coming up tomorrow, guys, by the way. So, yeah, tomorrow's a fun day.
Wayne does a couple shows, Ken. He does, what is
Midweek
it,
Critique.
Does he still do that?
Midweek Critique, Thursdays at 5 p.m. Eastern. And then on Friday, live mixing with Wayne.
Yeah, he still does
at
live mixing.
5 p.m. on Friday. And he's also going to be...
Once in a while, I'll catch it.
And I think his Monday show is going to come back too. He just hasn't started it back up yet. So he'll Wake Up with Wayne. Yeah, I think it's called Wake Up with Wayne. Yep. Yeah, Daniel found it.
It might be. It's very possible, Daniel. Let me see.
Man, I can't stop vaping this birthday cake. That's not good.
No, I don't know if it's this one, dude.
Yeah, have fun with it. I mean, Dave's descriptions actually were always hilarious. And Dave, it's weird because Daniel took over Dave's having all those obscure flavors thing. He's got the most obscure flavors. But it feels like I'm the one keeping his tradition of if it's not in the profile it's supposed to be, I ding it. Even if it's a good flavor. We just had that discussion with vanilla Rouillon custard. Because it's a great flavor, but it's not a custard. It's not thick enough to be a custard. It's just too thin. So it's a delicious flavor, but no custard to me. It doesn't hit the profile. Oh, Paul, you might want to try that. It's really good. Like I said, if you had the VSO butter, switch out the cookie butter for that. It'll give you a little buttery note. And if you want, you could add 1% huckleberry to it too, if you want to bump that blueberry a little bit more. I was gonna, but we made that for Wendy's. So
Daniel, it's this link. Somebody chopped that bit of the actual podcast that happened on, and then just put it as a clip on one of these older mixing channels. But yeah, that's the link right there. That's the shortened form, so you don't have to watch the whole episode that it was on, because it was on In the Mix, which was Wayne's old podcast that he used to have on his channel on DIY or Die. But somebody clipped just that section of the episode, and that's it right there.
1% huckleberry will bump the blueberry flavor a little bit, make it juicier. It doesn't really need it, the huckleberry necessarily, but I do like VSO huckleberry at 1% with my blueberry, which I was going to add, but Wendy's not a fan of the huckleberry or any of the others in there, so we left that out. And it was for Wendy's mix. And switching out the butter, I wanted to put the VSO butter in there because I actually think it's got the mouthfeel of that cookie butter from Wonder Flavors, but it's also got more of a buttery taste. But when DeMillen and Addie couldn't find their butter or didn't have it, they weren't sure, they couldn't find it. And so they went with the Wonder Flavors cookie butter instead, so we just left it there. And Wendy and I mixed with the VSO butter. Because I like that buttery note in my the blueberry. But yeah, let's get ready for that. Maraschino cherry, that's going to be a fun episode.
Woo!
Better yet, I'm going to have to make a couple different cherries because I got to try that compared to the couple of the others that I did pick up a few more cherry flavorings, like the cherry juice, and I picked up what's the other one? It's supposed to be like almost a maraschino cherry flavor I picked up as well. But the other one, if they turn up too high, it definitely goes medicine, so I'll have to try them.
Robitussin.
Yeah, you don't want the Robitussin. You got to try to avoid the Robitussin unless that's what you like, and then go for it. But
yeah, if you're trying to make like a fucking cherry Halls, go for it. Throw some menthol and some cooling in there with that fucking medicinal cherry, you're all set. That's a good fucking sick vape.
Ken, the huckleberry blueberry mix is just my go-to. Like if I'm going to make something for myself, if I'm going for a fresh blueberry flavor, V1 VSO blueberry with huckleberry. If I'm going for a fresh, real blueberry flavor,
I like 2 with huckleberry.
See, I don't know why, but I just don't get the same feel from it.
Exactly. 2 is more jammy.
It is. It's a little more jammy.
And I like that with huckleberry because the huckleberry is a little bit florally.
It is. But it tastes a lot with the huckleberry with the blueberry. Actually, definitely for me, tastes like picking fresh blueberries.
Like, you know how I'm a weirdo and I always tell people I like vaping lavender, and it's like I'm like, imagine vaping laundry detergent, and it usually just makes people be like, no.
Yeah, but you like it. But you like that laundry detergent.
Like, we were at the store earlier, and Angel was telling me about some Venom energy drink, and he's like, yeah, just keep an eye out for them. If we get like the yellow one, it's mango. I really like that one. The purple one, though, and I was like, why? What is it, grape? And he said, no, it's lavender. And I was like, what? They have a lavender energy drink? And he's like, yeah, okay, this is the only way I could describe it. It's like kind of like drinking laundry soap. And I was like, oh, sold.
Sold. Yep. Who does that?
Me.
Oh, yeah, the raw blueberry and huckleberry. That's good, too, yeah. And if you want a one-shot with the lavender, where is it? The blackberry lavender lemonade.
Oh, okay.
That's really good. Really, really good. And I did try and add a little more citron to it. Actually, it's nice, too. Buddha's hand citron. But it's good right where it is. Just add a little sweetener to it, and you're good to go. Yeah, that was the one I was surprised. I was kind of worried about that too. It's blackberry lavender. I'm like, do I really like the lavender? Because I've had some bad lavender flavors. And that, well, you would consider a good one, but I would consider yuck.
That peach pomegranate lemonade from Swag is fucking delicious. I vaped that for like a week straight. Nothing else.
Yep. That was one of my favorites. This and grapefruit one were my two. Guava? Is it guava? Lemonade?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Are my two
Also,
favorite
if
for the
you
lemonades.
If you don't want to buy a one shot and you have those flavors, just mix Swag's lemonade with Swag's fruits, and
Yep.
Bob's your uncle.
And if you're not a huge fan of his lemonade, because some people don't like it as much, add a little Buddha's hand to it as well, and that actually might surprise you on how much it changes the flavor.
Use Flavor's lemonade instead, or use natural lemonade from Flavor West.
And the Buddha's hand also works really good with the flavor. I've tried that too.
For sure. Yeah, do that. Add some Buddha.
The Buddha's hand adds all the flavor of a lemon in a weird way, but it doesn't add that throat hit. So it's kind of nice if you're not looking for that heavy throat hit. If you're looking for a heavy throat hit, you probably want to leave that out, actually. Because that takes away the throat hit.
Lemon that doesn't have a throat hit is Lemon Express, but that is candied like a motherfucker.
That's candied. It's very candied, yeah.
Very natural. It's delicious, but it's like artificial lemon flavoring. Like in a lemon cookie or like a lemon head.
And if you want another lemon head flavor, the SSA sour lemon. That's pretty much the inside of a lemon head.
Yeah, because we don't recommend that anymore. Otherwise, Loran's is basically a fucking lemon head. They're lemonade. Yep. But fuck them. Don't give them your money.
SSA's is pretty good. The sour lemon. If you're looking for a candied lemon head flavor.
Vapors use our flavors? Well, we don't like Vapors.
Although I have a problem giving up this cream cheese icing. I'm sorry, that is really
delicious. I know that's in my recipe right now. Actually, I think. Or no, it was in my it was in a cookie recipe I made last week.
The other one I really love is buttercream frosting from Wonder Flavors. Is my other go-to for frosting. But if you want that eating in the dark alone because you're having a lonely day or you're kind of depressed or whatever, that tub of frosting from the bottom shelf, this is actually the way it was described. And I described it, and Emily and Dave loved it that way. I know that just get that cap frosting. It's that bottom shelf frosting. It's vanilla frosting you get from, I wouldn't even say Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree has better. It's like, this is the stuff you get at like maybe Walmart that's been sitting on a shelf for like 10 years because no one's eating it. That
because we still carry Dunkin' at the Dollar Tree.
Yeah, you actually carry good ones. So I can't even say Dollar Tree. You were talking like bottom shelf. Yeah. That's what it is, though. It's that basic dry frosting kind of like. Some people want that flavor. I'm not. I ranked it low because that is not a great one. Yeah, Sam loves it too. Oh, what? Sam's got a recipe? What is this, Sam?
Oh, shit.
Fresh blue. Okay, we'll throw this up quick. What's this here? Sam's got a recipe. This is interesting. I got to line everything back up again.
Sorry, everybody has to stare at my fucking dirty ass ceiling that need to be repainted.
Not anymore. Now they're looking at Fresh Blue 22 by I Am Sam. This is an older recipe, but it's bilberry ripe VTA at 1%, buttermilk Wonder Flavors at 1.5%, cake from Flavor West at 2.5%, lavender VSO at 2.25%, Lambus bread flavor at 1.75%. Not everybody gets that adverse reaction, but Lumi and I do. Mora blackberry from Wonder Flavors at 2.5%, sweetener sucrose at Flavor West 1%, vanilla buttercream frosting at VTA at 2%. Yeah, see, just one thing, but that's, again, everybody has sensitivities to certain flavor. A lot of people think that Lambus bread is a great muffin flavor. I don't know if Lumi did that whole mind trick thing to me, and that's why I get it, but I do get the really nasty flavor from it. And so did Lady Liberty. So, flavors are subjective. A lot of people love it.
I don't have a single one of those flavors except for lavender. Looks good, though.
You don't have the white cake or the buttermilk? I just got the buttermilk in. I got it actually in a large thing.
I definitely don't have buttermilk. I definitely don't have white cake.
Well, they didn't have the buttermilk in a 10 mil, so I just got the 30. So, but the buttermilk is one I'm going to wind up using some because I want to use it to cream stuff up a little bit and add that butter flavor a little. It's actually not a bad. Yeah. I want that buttery milk, yeah. You see, llamas bread is great for most people. So as much as I personally have an adverse reaction to a single flavor testing it, and I taste it in every recipe afterwards for a while.
Send me
That's
some,
made
so I
one.
fucking know if I like it or not, because I don't want to buy it for like $7 and then be like, oh, this tastes like jizz.
I know, that's the sad part.
The sad part is that you know what jizz tastes like.
I just know it tasted salty and gross. Like a weird salty gross. Lady Liberty's the one that Lady Liberty's the one that confirmed what she thought it tasted like with Lumi. So it's like, okay. I did not follow Michelle Deldime's advice and go out and flavor test on the street corner. I did not do that. So but that's we talked about that yesterday to some people. Sam, you can vape almost anything and not get those off notes. You're broken. You're broken. I'm gonna play devil's advocate here. I'm gonna be Daniel. Sam, you're just wrong. Jesus. I'm like, you know what? This doesn't taste right. This is bad. Yeah, that's where that went.
Every time I hear the word somebody's broken, I immediately have that song "I'm Broken" by Evanescence in my head. Just instantly
song.
Every fucking time. And I'm not even the hugest fan of that. For some reason, that fucking chorus always pops into my head when you're like, Sam's just broken. I'm like, 'cause I'm broken. Just always fucking is there. It's fucked up.
All right, it's getting close to about that time too, by the way, guys. We're gonna pick a different song on the way out. You know what? Swaggy's been playing along really nicely tonight. He picked on me some, but it's okay. Let him slip. But that's why I play Swaggy's Swaggy's win song from you tonight. I love that song, and I think that others do too. So we're gonna do. Where is it? Where is this song?
Blind Melons, No Rains.
No Rains. That's what we'll play tonight on the way out. You guys have a great week. Reach out to those you haven't heard from, as you could save a life, or at least make the day a better one. It's a true thing. You're surprised how often that actually makes a difference in someone's life. Even if they don't respond to you, the fact you reached out can change the way they're feeling and make them at least start to feel like they're not alone. It's super, super important. Dave Lloyd actually mentioned the other day he hadn't seen Bigfoot in a while or any postings about Bigfoot or pictures lately. Reach out and try and see if he's okay. Just go for it. I saw that from Dave and it made me laugh so hard that it's just like, yeah, that was pretty awesome, Dave. Yeah, go mix now. Make something good. Make something good for this weekend. Coffee and tea mixes. There's some new coffees I picked up that I want to try. A couple of them I have tried a little bit, or at least tested, that I'm going to mix with this week. And yeah, Adam's heating up, so we're going to get out of here so he can heat up really good. You guys have a great night. Please just be kind to one another and keep this community alive. And please try to make a Kinder bar if you're up to it. Kinder bueno. Those are actually delicious. And we got asked. Nick does a lot for advocacy and other things in his community.
Advocacy.
He does a lot.
Advocacy.
He's been very helpful for me with the advocacy thing. Him and Matt have done quite a bit.
That's how the baby Greek says it. Dimitri. Advocacy.
Yep, he does. Dimitri as well, for that matter. You guys have a great night. And here's some Adam on your way out. Bye, guys. Bye.
Bye.
I like watching the ball. it's